Hello everyone, welcome back to our Unsettled Journey.
So in today's video, now that summer is in full swing, we wanted to bring you a summer tag. So as you can see, we have slightly switched up our normal setup that we have in here to make it feel a little more summery in here. Now we're going to be answering some summer related questions, and we'll also leave the questions in the description box below so that you can feel free to do the same tag as well.
So thank you so much to everyone who's already subscribed, but if you're not subscribed already and want to see our future adventures, just hit that red button below as well as that bell notification to get updated about our future videos.
And without further ado, here's question number 1.
So the first question is, what is your favorite thing about summer?
So for me, I've always enjoyed the warmer weather of summer, so I love all the activities that they have around being outside. For example, you can do lots of swimming. There are festivals and fairs and art shows. The 4th of July is over summer, so everything that comes along with summer about being outside is probably my favorite thing about the summertime.
And along with being outside, my favorite thing about summer is the summer cookouts. So there's nothing better than sitting outside on the hot summer's day, cooking on the grill, some hot dogs, hamburgers, corn, beans, and chicken as well. So that's one of my favorite things because it's just such an American tradition here. And you know, my family also did it as well growing up, so it's just something that we've always done.
Moving along to our next question is, where's your favorite place to go on a summer vacation?
So my favorite place to go would be Hawaii, obviously. Now I know I always talk about Hawaii, but it is literally paradise on earth. And it's just such a beautiful destination because it's so hot during the summer there, but the water feels really, really great when you get in. As well as the tropical spirit of Hawaii. It's just a very great pastime and something that I would love to do again. With such rich culture and lots of traditions there, I mean, how could you not like it? I mean, it's Hawaii, come on.
I also like to visit a tropical vacation during the summer, and one of my favorite places that I've been that has a whole array of different activities is the Atlantis property in the Bahamas. Now, Atlantis has 2 properties, one in Nassau and also one over in Dubai. I have not gotten to that destination yet, but the one in Nassau is really amazing. They have a ton of different accommodation options for you depending on your budget or how you like to stay. Atlantis, being in the Bahamas, sits on a beautiful beach in Paradise Island, and they also have probably one of the best lazy rivers I've ever been on. The lazy river that you ride actually will end up taking you on a ride depending on the route that you take. So you can steer your raft towards the beginning of a ride and you don't even have to get off from their 2 different water parks. Aside from the beautiful beach, many pools, and 2 water parks, the resort offers a full-size casino, a nightclub, and several various restaurants and bars to cater to all different tastes, including some of the local island favorites.
So the third question is, what is your favorite summer jam?
There are so many awesome songs to celebrate summer and everything that comes along with it, but if I had to choose a personal favorite, I always love hearing Summer After Summer, California Girls by Katy Perry. That always gets me in the summer mood, makes me want to put on my bathing suit and jump in the pool.
So my personal favorite song of this summer is Only Human by the Jonas Brothers. I know it's so overplayed, you've probably heard it countless times, but it's just the vibe it has and the uplifting and happy-go-lucky spirit that just puts me in that summer mood. And another song too, I just have to say probably the Jonas Brothers, this year's summer band, I'd say, because I do like Cool by them as well, which is another great summer vibe song. I definitely see myself just relaxing by a pool, listening to that song.
Now, speaking of laying out by the pool, our next question on this tag is, what is your favorite bathing suit?
So these are my favorite bathing suit of this summer because I just like the style of it and it's very affordable. I think I got these on sale at H&M, so I definitely got a good deal on them. And they dry quickly once you get out of the water, so you don't have to get your towel all wet, and you can just sit out for like 10 minutes in the nice sun and everything will be dry afterwards. So these you can definitely get a good deal on at H&M.
I have a lot of bathing suits to choose from, but if I had to pick a favorite, I'm gonna pick these ones on top. I got these from Forever 21 and they just have a tropical print on them. I've had these for quite a few years. I think I got them maybe back either in the summer of 2016 or 2015, but I like it because it also has a Velcro back pocket so that if I'm ever at a water park, I can keep it a little bit more secure than just a loose pocket like that. But they're just comfortable. They are drying as well. They're quick dry, and I probably got these for $10 maybe at Forever 21, so I would say these are my go-to swim trunks every summer for the past 5 years.
Alright, so moving on to the next question here is, what is your favorite summer drink?
So we're gonna give you one alcoholic drink and one non-alcoholic drink that we both love during the summertime. For me, alcoholic would have to be just a very simple mixed drink with sweet tea vodka and lemonade. It's a classic drink, but it's so refreshing and perfect for summertime. If I had to pick a non-alcoholic drink that I really enjoy, I love a simple strawberry lemonade. So essentially, I just love lemonade all summer long.
So for me, I'd have to say Bahama Breezes have been my recent favorite just because I like the fruitiness of it and the color. It's definitely a very tropical, fruity drink, which definitely I think goes really well with summer and this whole summer theme. So I like Bahama Breezes. And one thing that we both liked last year during the summertime was Georgia Peach Coke. So this is Coca-Cola's take on a Georgia peach flavored Coke. Now, Coca-Cola is obviously based in Atlanta and they wanted a inspiration, so definitely Georgia peach flavored Coke is very fitting. And they also did make another flavor specialized as well, specifically towards California, and it's raspberry flavored. So we discovered these last summer and we just fell in love with them. However, this summer, they're very, very hard to find for some reason. So luckily, when he was at the store, he looked, I swear we looked all over the place just for them this year. And with no luck, and we went online to try and find them, and they were very, very expensive. So luckily, when he went to the store one day, there was just magically a pack sitting there, so we snatched it up. So unfortunately, this is pretty much the last of its kind, at least for a while. So Coca-Cola, if you're watching this, please, please bring these back.
Now this is a very simple this or that question. Do you prefer the beach in the summer or the pool in the summer?
So for me, this is sort of a difficult question, but I'm gonna have to say a pool, mainly because the ocean is dirty. Now, if you go to a really, really nice place, then I have to prefer the ocean, somewhere maybe like the Bahamas, where it's nice crystal clear water. But I like clean water. I don't like getting seaweed in my shorts. So I would have to say the pool because it's nice and clean and it's nice and cool as well.
I'm gonna have to go with the opposite option this time and say for me, I love being at the beach. I love looking out at the endless ocean and sitting there for most of the day, packing a picnic and a cooler and just hanging out under an umbrella with comfortable chairs. I also love taking a raft to the beach and riding the waves with my raft and just floating out in the water. So I absolutely love the beach, and if I had to choose between the two, I would probably end up at the beach.
So the next question is, what is your favorite activity to do during the summer?
So again, anything that has to do with being outside and enjoying the warmer weather of summer. I love having a lake day. We're fortunate that here where we are in Atlanta, we live only about 45 minutes from the largest lake in the state, Lake Lanier. So that's a beautiful area with a ton of hangout spots and little alcoves and beaches that you can relax at for the day. Obviously the 4th of July holiday is right in the middle of summer, so that's a great activity to be able to get out and either light off your own fireworks, safely of course, or sit out and watch one of the many shows that various cities put on.
So some of the activities that I like to do during the summer is number one, jet ski, because oh my gosh, those are literally the funniest things in the world, such as going out on a boat, water slides, of course. And hiking is definitely a nice thing to do during the summer because that's when the foliage is really, really nice, as well as the animals are out and about, and just nature in itself is at its peak during the summer.
We both also really enjoy going to a water park. So we're hoping this summer that our nearby water park, which is a Six Flags property, opens up here soon so that we can one day when it's really hot go and enjoy the water slides and the wave pool.
Yeah.
We love hanging out at the water park and just enjoying all that has to offer.
And we'll definitely be sure to vlog that, don't you worry.
So now it's time for us to describe for you our ideal summer date.
So my ideal summer date is June 26th. So an ideal date for me during the summertime would be to have a nice lunch and bring a nice drink as well as a nice meal. Just relax by the pool for the afternoon and then have a nice meal out or cook out possibly as well. And then later on just head to the drive-in movies and then you can watch the stars underneath the clear night sky.
An ideal summer date for me would probably consist of some type of picnic, whether it's just to a park or a lake or something like that, a picnic of some kind. And probably afterwards, because it's always so hot, especially here in the South, I would love to usually get some ice cream cones somewhere and just be able to cool down from that. I usually like the atmosphere of a tiki bar, and we have a few to choose from here in Atlanta, so some of them offer live music. It's awesome to just get one of their tropical drinks and listen to the live music and just enjoy, again, being outside and being in that kind of tropical atmosphere would probably be how I would spend an ideal date in the summer. Next question we have is, what is our favorite summer food?
So I'd say my favorite summer food would have to be a nice hamburger and hot dogs, as well as barbecue chicken or ribs or anything dirty and greasy like that. Now I definitely prefer hot dogs because they're nice and simple, easy to make on the grill, as well as you can add lots of toppings that give it a lot of flavor as well.
My favorite summer food is probably more of a summer treat, but I love any type of cool, refreshing snack. Like, it could be Hawaiian shaved ice, it could be Dole Whip at Disney, the pineapple soft serve that they have, or just a nice fruity Italian gelato. I love something refreshing like that, and I would consider that probably my favorite summer food.
So another question is, what are some of your favorite summer traditions?
I don't have any true summer traditions that I do year after year. My birthday does fall in the summertime. It's at the beginning of July, right after the 4th, and I usually celebrate by either traveling somewhere or having some sort of party. This year though, so far, I'm just gonna be here in Atlanta. There is obviously quite a bit still closed in the US, so I'm just gonna probably have dinner out somewhere, have cake, have ice cream.
So a summer tradition for me and my family is we always go on a vacation at least once a year. A lot of it has been during the summertime because that's when we're all available and we're flexible. So we always take a summer vacation somewhere around the world. That's what we've always done, and I definitely enjoy that because, you know, spending time with family is very meaningful and I don't get to see them that much now. So that's one tradition that we've always had.
Tell us a fun summer memory.
So one thing that the two of us did back in 2017 when we lived in Pennsylvania at the time is we drove all the way from Pennsylvania down to Tennessee to go see the Great American Eclipse. We went to Tennessee just because that's where the line of totality would be and where we could see the peak of the eclipse. And it was just so awesome because we've never taken that long of a road trip before, and we got to see different sights along the way as well as Nashville, and we got a nice tour of that. But of course the big thing was the solar eclipse, and we've never seen one in our lives, and oh my gosh, it was really, really amazing. What a sight to see. Unfortunately, it was only like 2 minutes long, but it was well worth the trip in the end.
Back in the summer of 2016, for me, I spent the entire summer from June to August on one of Holland America's ships in the Mediterranean, and I was working there with a really great crew. Just ended up being really, really amazing for my schedule. It seemed like I hardly worked because we had so many other employees to handle the schedule that we pretty much had most of the days off. We were in the Mediterranean from Spain to Turkey and everywhere in between, so we got to enjoy Italy and France and do a ton of different activities. And I had been there once before, but it was early on in my cruise ship career, so I wasn't really comfortable going off the ship alone. I wasn't really sure how everything worked as an employee, so back when I was there again in 2016, it was a much better experience, and we got to do a whole bunch of stuff. The weather all summer long was amazing. We hardly had any rain or storms to worry about to keep us inside, and we just got to enjoy the history of all the different kind countries that we visited.
So the final question here is, what is on your 2020 summer bucket list?
Unlike other summers that we've had in the past, and there are certain things that won't be open or won't happen this summer, especially things that we had planned way earlier, even before 2020 began. But so far for our bucket list, as we mentioned earlier, we are hoping to get to the water park that Six Flags has here in Atlanta. At some point this summer, hopefully in July, we will get over to Charleston, South Carolina. It's a place that we've talked about going since moving to Atlanta, and now that things are slowly opening up, we're hoping that we could have a really nice, enjoyable weekend there.
So pretty much there's only one thing that's on my summer bucket list that he didn't already cover, is that we are going to go to the Smoky Mountains again. So like again, this is my family's one trip that we take during the summer, and since we can't really fly anywhere, it's at least a place that we can both drive to that's sort of in the middle. I've already been there, but there are definitely some things that I haven't done there that I would like to do.
So that's gonna do it for our summer tag video. Again, if you're interested in doing it, we'll leave the questions in the description box below for you to post your own video, and we would love to hear some of your summer favorites. Again, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to our channel and join our journey. Comment on this video. If you don't feel like making your own tag, comment on some of your summer favorites in the comments below. And until next time, we'll see you in the next video. Bye!